First segment. Thanks for coming in today. Hello, everyone. Today, during this first session, I would like to discuss everyone's perception of what is going on in this family that would bring you in for therapy with me, and one goal you would like to accomplish from participating in therapy. First, Mother, we will begin with you. Mom, if I'm hearing you correctly, it sounds like you're overwhelmed with holding down full-time employment as a child welfare worker, taking full responsibility for your household duties, and dealing with your daughter's recent drug overdose suicide. Am I hearing you correctly? And one of your goals that you want to accomplish with therapy is to develop a better relationship with your husband and your daughter. And especially with your daughter, you want to help your daughter find her hidden strengths. Mom, I think that's fantastic of you. First and foremost, for taking initiative to have family therapy with your family. And I truly commend your efforts. Next, we're going to start with Dad. Dad, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're feeling fed up with your entire family, especially your wife. You feel like your wife is too emotional and overreacts to the slightest things. You sometimes feel helpless due to your disability and withdraw from your wife and kids. You hold resentment towards your wife for not being more sympathetic about your condition. Did I hear you correctly? And one of your goals would be to develop a better relationship with your wife and your kids. Next, Sarah. Sarah, if I'm hearing you correctly, you have been fighting depression and sadness for quite some time before your suicide attempt. You don't have a particular reason for your sadness, and you cannot control those feelings once they hit. You have been drinking alcohol every day for the past year in order to help you cope with your feelings. Did I hear you correctly, Sarah? And one goal that you want to accomplish with this therapy is you want to learn how to be open and honest about your feelings on a daily and consistent basis. And you want, especially when you're feeling depressed. Next, we are going to go to Sam. Sam, what brings you in today? Sam, if I'm hearing you correctly, you are angry with your sister for putting the family through all this with her attempted suicide. You are also tired of hearing your mother complain about your father because it makes you feel uncomfortable. Am I correct, Sam? And one of your goals is to get closer to your sister and have a real relationship like you had in the past with her. Is that correct? Okay. Thank you all for sharing your feelings and being open and honest with me. Second segment. Mom, I notice when you talk to your husband, you use very harsh words to get your point across. It's like he hears you, but he is not listening to you. Your point of view is not registering. I would like for you to try a different approach. Instead of telling your husband what he does to you, try stating how you feel during certain intense situations. Let's try this now. Third segment. Well, this concludes our first session. I would like for each one of you to reflect on one goal that you have for yourself and use this week to complete at least one activity that will move you closer to completing your goal. After you have completed this activity, write about your experience in your journal. At our next session, we will discuss your experiences. Do you have any questions or concerns at this time? Well, thank you and see you next week.